So anyway, literary analysis paper is your first major paper for English 12. You'll be creating an analytical essay in which you break apart large ideas, themes, topics in order to put them back together to explain their patterns and relationships. It says as part of this process, you will create a means to judge this idea, theme, topic, and apply it. All you need to know is that you are going to be writing an analysis paper on Lord of the Flies. You're going to pick a literary term from the list given. There are 6 things you can pick from, and analyze Lord of the Flies using that literary term. Literary analysis attempts to identify the author's purpose. So, what was the author's point in doing that? What was he trying to do? So the 6 that you have to choose from are right there. Elements to choose from: theme, symbolism, irony, imagery, foreshadowing, and mood. Those are the 6 to choose from. All right. If you look up, back up here, analysis tells the so what about an author's message or purpose. Why did the author use this theme? What was his point? Why did he use this symbol? What was he trying to show? What was his purpose in using irony in this way? What was the purpose of the foreshadowing? What did it serve to do? What does the mood do for the work as a whole? How does the imagery work in the story? What was his point in doing what he did? So why? So the author used symbolism. It's not enough to prove that he used symbolism. Why did he use symbolism? What was his point in talking about that specific theme? Requirements of the paper. You have to have an introduction, a body, and a conclusion. You have to have an attention getter, a thesis statement, a link, and plan of coherence. And I'll make videos that explain each of those things, so you can watch those if you're a little unclear after we talk about them in class. You have to have a body to your paper. You have to have at least 3 citations from the book that are documented correctly and formatted correctly, where you identify the literary element and explain how the literary element is working in the play and how those quotes or citations clarify that. Then you need a conclusion where you refer back to the introduction and thesis in a new way, but do not include new information. So in your paper, you're going to take examples from the story that show one of those 6 elements and talk about what the author was trying to do by using those elements. Some format things that you will need to include: you need to have a brainstorming sheet, a rough draft, and you have to have a peer edit done of your rough draft in order to earn a grade for the final paper that you turned in. The final paper needs to be 600 to 800 words of analysis. It needs to be double-spaced, typed, 12-point font, Times New Roman font style, and you have to submit it to turnitin.com. The due dates for the paper are on the board in the classroom, or you can get them from a peer or from me at a later time. But this is a basic explanation of the analysis assignment, which is the first major paper for English 12.